and the home of the brave.
It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Scouting report.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
At the plate, Tony Womack. And he deals. Bunting for a hit, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Kicks and fires. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Calls it in, and there's one away. That one ripped, and a base hit, so a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Steve Finley. And there's the strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Matt Williams. In there, and it's 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. 1 left for Arizona. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Miguel Batista.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now number 4. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, JT.
The 2-2 on the way. And that's down and away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. On the ground to first. Grace. Toss to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So the Cards are kept quiet through 1. On to the second from St. Louis on the show. No score.
To it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And the 0-1. That's to third. A dive. He's got it. But no chance. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So up next, Quentin McCracken. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Grace on at first, nobody out. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate.
And now, number 25. Into center. Edmonds settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Two on, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 16. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire. Consistent, as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Miguel Batista. That's in there. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Here's a 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Albert Pujols with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Here's a high chopper. The throw to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Number 3 stands in now and watches strike one.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
0-1. On the ground to third. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show.
I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 37. On the ground right side. To first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's a big power threat. Steve Finley went down on strikes his first time through. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
0-2 now. That one lifted to left. Pujols raging back towards the wall. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. The wind of the pitch. That to right. Squeezes it. 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Andy Bennett. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Gets under and pops it up. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 4.
Now it's the second baseman, number 4. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The 1-0. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. McCracken brings it in for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Bennett back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edmonds tracks it down for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Mark Grace stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The 1-2. Out towards left center. Edmonds on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Quentin McCracken. In the air, right side. Drew moving to his left. Makes a nice running catch. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail here 1-0.
And to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Womack under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim.
Hitter's head a little bit.
Left-hand batter waits. Inside 3-2 the count. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now it's going to be Albert Pujols, and it gets by him.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Digging in, Tino Martinez. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the air, out towards left center. Finley brings it in with a nice running grab. The Cards leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. The pitch. Left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Number 16 stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in there for strike one. No outs. Runner on second. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. They say a win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Oh, 0-2 now. Line drive, caught. Now up next for Arizona, Tony Womack. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. Falling behind 2-1. And the righty deals. Good eye right there.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
Right through there, got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. High fly ball, shallow right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now here is Miguel Cairo. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one hammered back there. And that is gone. He powers that one out to left, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction.
And a pitch. And a base hit into right center field. Andy Bennett next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. And a sac bunt here. Gets it to first. They retire the pitcher on a textbook sacrifice bunt.
Number 3.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, number 4. That one's in there, 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 22 up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Number 31 warming up as well. Now the 0-1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Got him looking. And that is the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do. These days, people say a lot of things, but they won't do things that they want to, man.
And a base hit up the middle.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Stepping in, Steve Finley. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drew under it. And it's caught for the out. Matt Williams stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, left side. Pulse settles underneath it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 17.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Quentin McCracken. 1 for 2. In there for strike 1. And that's a little high. Strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
On the ground to third. And that is that. So they strand a pair. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next to the Cardinals. The center field.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jim Edmonds. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Popped up. Williams moving under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The lefty, number 5, Albert Pujols.
2 outs, base is empty. Albert Pujols next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. McCracken makes the grab on the run. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're up 2-0. That one is absolutely belted. Edmonds ranging back, still going back, and that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Number 16 stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Runner at second, nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
All game long, he's really done a great job of keeping these hitters guessing. You've got to play with that front foot. He's done exactly that, keeping them off balance.
Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Deep. And a base hit on the line. Around third. He'll score, and now they trail by 1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now here is Tony Womack. First offering misses the mark. Gonzalez, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Pulse makes the grab, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, number 37.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive. Base hit left field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. This one smashed down the right field line. Oh, what a lunging grab.
Well, a sigh of relief in their dugout. Stumbled a little bit. If he misses that one, it rolls all the way to the wall. Nice catch to end the inning.
In the background is a blind spot.
up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One gone, runner at first. Miguel Cairo digs in now. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Grace makes the grab for the second out. And here's the catcher, number 22.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Out to short. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning. So one left for the Cardinals, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
You've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and now one away. Mark Grace stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Good contact guy, good defender. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Caught him looking for the K. So digging in, Quentin McCracken, 1 for 3. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 outs. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
The pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
To the right side. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now JT Drew.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And that one is inside ball one. Bullpen activity starting up now. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the lefty gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And it's even up. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Number 4 looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. In the air, out towards right center. Drew makes the catch, and that is the inning. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. Getting ready to hit.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Here comes a pitch. That one the other way. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Now it's going to be Albert Pujols. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and it just misses. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kim preparing to come on if needed. Number 31 getting cranked up as well. And that's ripped for a base hit. And now the winning run is on base. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Digging in, Tino Martinez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Snap throw to first. Pulse gets back easily. One down, winning run on first. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. Ball game. That should fire up the dugout, and the Cardinals walk it off and tie the series at 1.
In the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.